Brendan Rodgers wanted to see 4 quality players come into Celtic this January transfer window and go straight in to the first team. But could we be about to see the biggest quality player of them all? Matt O'Reilly leaves Celtic Park with the La Liga leaders Girona interested in signing him. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Matt O'Reilly has been spoken about as the next big Celtic player to leave. We've heard the values, we've heard the estimates: 20 million, 25 million, 30 million. How much money will Matt O'Reilly go for? And if we're being completely honest, this season he's been probably the best player in the Scottish Premiership. Definitely been the standout player for Celtic. He's adding goals, he's adding assists, he's added everything to his game. And it's no surprise that there is interest. It's no surprise that clubs are interested and want to sign and want to take Matt O'Reilly away from Celtic. But what is a surprise is the La Liga leaders, Girona, have made him a top target, and they want him to be a part of their squad by the end of January. Now, we know Celtic are in no rush to get rid of Matt O'Reilly. And why would they be? Matt O'Reilly, like I said, is their best player at the moment. He's performing the best in a hoop shirt right now. Celtic are competing against Rangers for the title. In no logical world would Celtic want to lose Matt O'Reilly in this window. Ideally, they wouldn't want to lose him in any window. But when you've got a player of O'Reilly's quality, then it's simple. Sooner or later, he is going to go. I just think Celtic wish it was later rather than sooner. But with this news, it might not be, because Celtic are bracing themselves for the big money bids, and we know that Girona are part of that Manchester City-backed City football group where Celtic recruitment chief Mark Loyal also spent several years. So not only do Girona have the money, but they've also got the connections. If Matt O'Reilly was offered the opportunity to go to Girona, could he turn it down? You're talking La Liga, one of the best leagues in the world, a team that arguably could be Spanish champions by the end of the season, and at this point it would probably take a miracle for Girona not to finish in the top 4 and to guarantee themselves Champions League football for the 2024-2025 season. So for me, if Girona come in with a bid, I think Matt O'Reilly will go. I think Matt O'Reilly will want to leave, and it all depends on the offer, and it all depends whether Celtic find it acceptable or not. Now, Matt O'Reilly did join Celtic 2 years ago from AMK Dons for 1.5 million, so it's pretty obvious, no matter what offer Celtic get, they're going to have a huge profit here on O'Reilly. Even if they got 15 million for him, that's a massive, insane profit, but they're going to get a lot more than that. We know they're going to get a lot more than that. I think they're going to get at least 20. I would say 25. Could they break the Kieran Tierney transfer record? I would say so, because Matt O'Reilly is a similar age to Kieran Tierney. He's adding goals and assists to his game right now, and he is a midfielder, and they just tend to go for more money than left backs. It is what it is. It's a player, it's a position that is considered more exciting, a position that can be considered more crucial for a team, and a good attacking midfielder who's got goals and assists in his locker will just always go for more money than a left back. So I think right now, Matt O'Reilly definitely could break the Scottish Premiership transfer record. And I guess that leaves us 2 questions then to answer. Is Matt O'Reilly good enough for Girona? Is he a player that should be in a team that is challenging for La Liga championships? And second of all, how does Celtic replace Matt O'Reilly, especially with only approximately 10 days left of the transfer market? If Celtic sell Matt O'Reilly, even if they get 25 million, you know it's not going to be a like-for-like replacement. Celtic are not going to be spending 25 million bringing in a player to replace O'Reilly. The likelihood is they wouldn't even spend half of that. They ain't even going to spend spend 10 million. They can't really afford to bring in a player that costs that much and a player that would be wanting those kind of wages. So Celtic are going to have to go and try and find another cheap replacement. And of course, they did bring Matt O'Reilly in for 1.5 million, but it's difficult. It's not easy to find players like Matt O'Reilly for 1.5 million. So Celtic do have a difficult situation right now. If they sell O'Reilly, they've got a problem where they need to replace him, and you just can't replace people like Matt O'Reilly. Yeah, you can get lucky once in a while, but the chances of them being able to use that money and bringing in a player of Matt O'Reilly's quality is going to be difficult. And I think Matt O'Reilly could be a big difference maker in where the title ends up this season, whether it ends up at Celtic Park or whether it ends up at Ibrox. But could he play a difference in where the La Liga title ends up? Potentially. If he moves to Spain and he can keep up his Celtic form, then he will absolutely be a key player for them. So that's it, guys. Matt O'Reilly, wanted by Girona, a top target for Girona. Any more news breaks on this, we will keep you posted. But I think this will be too good a move for Matt O'Reilly to turn down. And in my opinion, it's all about Celtic and what they want to do. But still, we're waiting on anything concrete. So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. It's been basically Shankland all window, and there's been no concrete offers for Shankland. So we can't sell Matt O'Reilly. We can't talk about Matt O'Reilly as if he's left yet when there's not even a bid on the table. That's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and peace.